Hi, this is Robbie from Wreckit Robbie, and this is the second part of building my kitchen diner extension. I posted my last video on the 28th of August with the hope that the extension would start, or hopefully start on the 5th. But as with life, it didn't go to plan, and I mean it really didn't go to plan. I knew there was a small chance it would start on that day, as one of the builders had just come up from holiday, and they did mention that there would be a chance that it might not start as they need to get hold of the groundworks people, and also the other builder might not have finished off their last job while he was away. Needless to say, that didn't happen. But you know, such is life, so I thought maybe a week or so late. But then we had another issue. That was getting hold of the people to do the groundwork. Apparently they had a big contract in London and could only do my small job on a Saturday. Well, no problems, I'll wait until the nearest Saturday. After a week or so wait, I was told that they could start on the Saturday the 17th September. Hurrah, progress! But starting then, I would surely be all settled for Christmas. I then got another call saying they would start on Friday the 16th. Fantastic! A day earlier, brill! Then got another call saying they could do that Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so they could get the groundworks done and get rolling. Hallelujah! But then there was another call saying that plans have now changed and they will do it on the same Friday, but now the Monday the 19th instead. Okay, that's fine, as long as it gets done. But wait, there's a snag. Queenie, God bless her soul, passed away. We all mourned, of course, and everything was going to be shut down on the Monday, which is when they were going to be doing the groundwork. Apparently, that's why the groundwork lads were free, as London was shut down for the funeral, which meant they would be free on the Monday. Hesitantly, knowing that working on the day of the Queen's funeral was far from ideal, but if I said no, we could be due for more delays, which we will get back to later. Friday came, the builders arrived on the dot, 8 AM, and I do not do mornings. They began to clear away my decking so they could do the groundwork on Monday. They did an amazing job, and after it all been cleared away, I began to see the space that would be my future kitchen diner. They cleared away 25 square metres of space, so my current small 10 square metre kitchen, my excitement grew. Being a thoughtful neighbour, I made up a WhatsApp group with the neighbours either side, keeping them updated in the loop. Sounds kinda considerate, right? Wrong. One of my neighbours was quite disgusted that we will be there on the Monday, which was the day of the Queen's funeral, and she wanted to watch it in peace. Okay, fair comment. Unfortunately for me, if I didn't get it done then, I could be potentially waiting for weeks. So what would I do? 2 options sprang to mind. Go and do the works and apologise profusely, explaining that I didn't really have an option. It needs to be done, and if I did cancel them, I would probably be out £1,000. Or option 2, I could cancel. I went for the former. Good lord, that was an error. The builders turned up on Monday morning. We stuck with the rules of starting at least 8 AM. The digger started. 5 seconds later, said neighbour's partner starts yelling obscenities from out of his window. I, in my little bubbin watching TikToks in the snug, had no idea what was happening. Apparently, the neighbour went mental, leaned over the fence, swearing at the poor builders and threatening to spray them with the hose if they didn't stop. This was a bit of a grey area. Looking on the government website, on some pages it said we can work on a bank holiday, but on other parts it said if it's too noisy, you can't start. Again, caught between a rock and a hard place. If you stop the build, I could be at possibly £1,000, as I had to pay the groundswork team for coming out and then getting them to leave. Or start a war with the neighbours, which at this point was swearing, being threatening and absolutely spitting venom. For my own sake, as I have to live next to these things, we stopped and sent them home. To say I was disappointed was an understatement of the century. So now the anxiety kicked in. Will I be out £1,000? Will World War III start with the neighbours? Will they contest everything I do? And will I get the groundwork people back? Monday was not a pleasant day. Neither for poor old Queenie, God bless her soul. I heard from the builders and they said they would be able to come back on Saturday the 24th of September. Great. But would we have a repeat of the threats and the swearing every time we do some building work or make some noise? Anxiety overdrive. After a lot of worrying and tears, I decided to take control of the situation. When the builders returned on the Saturday, as long as they started digging after 8 AM, everything was okay and legal, right? If you got threatened again or sworn at, I would just calmly call the police and let them deal with the neighbours from hell. As with everything, you needed evidence. So I set up my phone by the window to record everything as they started digging up the concrete, which was noisy, but certainly didn't last that long. Poised at 8 AM, camera ready, 999 ready, time to be fearless ready, and nothing. Luckily the boyfriend was out, his van was missing. Major problem avoided, at least for the day. I had to go to work, so my mother and auntie stayed over mine just in case there was an incident, but luckily the day was successful. I'm now the proud owner of a very, and I mean a very expensive hole. They need to dig at least 3 feet to reach building regulations. We had the digger in the garden, and how they got through the side alley I have no idea. 3 wheelbarrows and 4 manly men with muscle power. Not only am I a proud owner of 6-foot trench, where my new kitchen will be, but I'm also the proud owner of a large pile of mud in my front garden. I've never felt more like white trash in my life. The next phase from next week is to get the building regs people down to check my hole. Misses. Then fill it with concrete, wait for it to dry and then start building the walls with breeze blocks. I sincerely hope that this will be the start of something exciting and that it won't fizzle and dry out like last time. Oh, and I can keep the Karens at bay. Thanks for watching my video. I'll update you in a week or two's time to see what else has happened. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to be notified for the rest of my videos.